The time is now. We are at the 11th hour. We can continue down the path of war, separation, hatred, anger, rage, or we can make a choice. We can make a choice towards peace, love, harmony, empathy, compassion, all of the things that the great sages have taught before us. Family, I invite you to move through this potent 1111 portal that's about to occur in the next few days, surrounded by your community, surrounded by like minded and like hearted individuals who are doing the inner work to bring about and birth this new earth that we all envision and want in our hearts. I invite you to join us for our free 1111 summit called Embody Your Ascension 3 Steps to New Earth Leadership. And it starts this Thursday. You can find out about it on our website, 1111unified.com/embody your ascension. Here you can see the beautiful website. You can just get your portal pass, your 1111 portal pass right there with that big purple button. You can see our welcome email and what each day entails. Our day 1 is about transmuting our old self, those old beliefs, those old patterns that hold us back. Day 2 is awakening our inner avatar, our creator source energy, knowing that we can create the life of our choosing. And day 3 is to ascend into our highest timeline, to imagine your biggest dream and to be held in a container where we collectively amplify and magnify that prayer and intention with you. Because as you ascend into your highest timeline, so shall we all. Our entire planet will do so together. So you can see your portal pass options here. And then our beautiful presenters. We have so many amazing presenters. Neil Gar, Tangela Islam, Debbie Grace and Simon Hinton, as well as Michaela Ivy, Katrine Lambert, Deborah Giusti, Lee Davy, Brian Henry, Catherine Bird, Debbie Gratitude from unify.org, Shine Kelly and Crystal One from Unite. And I'm just so thrilled and excited to have these beautiful ascension teachers, coaches, and guides sitting with all of us to guide us through intentional experiences. We're going to learn practical tools and step-by-step formulas and methods and techniques and modalities to assist us through those 3 steps to New Earth leadership. And so I invite you to come, family. I invite you to say yes to you, that you say yes to your rise into leadership, whether you want to just lead by example with love and integrity and accountability, or whether you are an aspiring teacher, mentor, or coach, or whether you're just a starseed looking for your life purpose. We all have a soul's calling. We all signed up to be here during this pivotal moment in human history. And I invite you to come and join us and be a part of this sacred container as we move through the 1111 portal, amplifying, magnifying our prayers and intentions together. Because when we do so collectively, magic occurs. It really does. Through our 14 years of hosting 1111, my partner Andrew and I, we have witnessed time and time again that when we gather with community, that we amplify those prayers and those intentions. And literally, we've bought our house, we called in our child, like every prayer that we've had on 1111 collectively in our group together came true. And came true so quickly too. So you want to be really clear about what you're inviting in and what you're asking for. This 1111 Embody Your Ascension is the launch of our Ascension University as well, with our level 1 course. And you'll be learning about that during the summit. You can find out more once you register and sign up. You'll be able to access our university website and learn all about how we can support you to get clear, be empowered, and rise into your leadership. I am here in service to those who might feel self-doubt or confusion or might have fear of the unknown, because change is change can be challenging. Change can be frightening, and we are here to learn how to embody our ascension as we rise. And so we will gain clarity, we will gain confidence, and we will gain freedom together collectively as we learn together in a group for our Ascension University. And of course, this is just the beginning. We actually are going to be taking a trip to Egypt next year. We'll be at the Temple of Isis on 11/11 in Egypt. And so you can join us for our Ascension University Sacred Pilgrimage and Mystic Initiation as well. And this is all things that you'll find out during the summit. So I wanted to open the call to some questions, see if I can answer anything. I know that, let's see, we have a couple here. Hi, Heather. I'm so excited for this incredible summit. Thank you for bringing this to our community. Oh, you're so welcome, love. How do I access the play sheets and the integrate? Oh, yes, exactly. So the play sheets are going to be accessible on our summit dashboard. So once you hit that, get your portal pass now and you register, you're going to get a welcome email that will have our summit dashboard. And on the summit dashboard has all the details that you need. So some of those are adding it to your Google Calendar, the Zoom link, the play sheets. We call them passionate play sheets. You're going to get a whole playbook of passionate play sheets to guide you through the 3-day experience of the summit. You'll also be able to access our 11/11 portal videos there. You'll be able to access our Egypt page and our university page that I just showed you. So you'll be able to access things there. And again, that will come to you after you register for your portal pass. So go ahead and register. You can pop into the website right now. We'll make sure that we drop the link below as well. And beloved family, I'm just so deeply honored and excited to share this with you. So it does start on Thursday, November 1st. I'm sorry, excuse me, November 9th, and day one is Transmute, and that's from 5 to 8 p.m. Pacific time. And there will be replay recordings as well. And then day two, Friday, is the 10th of November, and that's from 5 to 8 p.m. Pacific time. And then Saturday on 11/11, we'll be joining at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. So that we'll be in that portal together for those of us who are in the Pacific time zones. So the live sessions will be accessed via one Zoom link. Every single three days, we'll have one Zoom link. So that is all going to be accessible on your summit dashboard. Yeah. And then, of course, the replays will be listed there and all kinds of goodies. We have contributor freebies as well. And if you upgrade your portal pass, you will get an Ascension video vault. And this is it's a collection of some of my favorite speakers, presentations, interviews, music sets from 2021 and 2022 presentations. So, beloved family, again, let's just drop into the vibration of this moment, knowing that the time is now. We are at the 11th hour. Like, it is our choice what kind of world we make. It is our choice how we live our lives. And when we live our life from a place of peace and harmony, and then we ripple that energy and that frequency out to others, and it influences those around us, our family, our community, the collective. And when we take a stand for what we believe in, when we say that humanity does not need to fight, that we can love each other, that there is no apparent reason to continue any war or poverty or hunger and starvation or those who don't have fresh drinking water. The world is abundant. Mama Gaia can provide for each and every one of us. I believe that in my heart. I see it in my mind's eye. I envision it every day. I wake up and I say, I am a multidimensional being of light in this human body. I am here in service to humanity's awakening and those who hear the call to co-create a new earth together, where we can live in harmony as human beings and with Mothership Earth, because she needs us just as much as we need her. Heather, great cheerleader here. She's like, yes. Okay, here's another question. How do I join the 1111 Ascension University Facebook group? Well, you can just go straight onto Facebook and look it up, 1111 Ascension University, and you will find the Facebook group. It's a public page, and there you're going to be finding all kinds of information, not just about the summit and the university, but there is galactivations, activations, inspirations, motivations, affirmations. It's all kinds of really juicy content from our network partners through Sign Network and unify.org and other beloved family. They post things on this page, and it's a continuous evolution of how to tap into the heart and be connected to your global tribe, your global peace tribe, so to speak. I was just on the Awakening World show on Saturday with Scott Thomas. That was such a beautiful blessing. And I had the opportunity to speak on the Self-Love show last Thursday and was also interviewed with Debbie G on unify.org last Wednesday. And so you would find all the recordings of those, as well as the podcast of the Self-Love show in the Ascension University Facebook group. So, all right, beloveds, let's see what else we have here. Yeah, so let's just dive into day 1, day 2, day 3 for a moment, very quickly. So day 1 is all about transmuting and renewing. So just as Joe Dispenza says, your personality creates your personal reality. And so that means that if you want to change the world that you're in, you can change from within and become that person that you want to be, that you envision, that you hold that frequency of, and your reality around you will shift when that occurs. And so I'll give you an example. I was born Candace, and just a few years ago, I began to embody what I believe is my frequency of my higher self, and her name is Anistara. And there's a whole story of how I received that name. The point is when I stepped into embodying Anistara and her energy and her frequency and her vibration, the world around me shifted. I mean, seriously, like I moved to a new home. So many things have occurred in my life that have upgraded, like totally up-leveled my life. And that's about ascending into your highest timeline. So transmuting the old, getting away from those old patterns and behaviors and into the new, where you can make a choice to be your new self. So day 2 is about awakening your inner avatar. It really is about awakening how you create your life, knowing that you are a powerful being and that you create your life through the choices that you make. And so this is all about awakening our inner beingness, our higher selves, our God source creator energy, and knowing that this is the seed of how we upgrade into our higher timeline for our life. We don't have to keep going down that downward spiral. Even though things are happening in the outside world, it doesn't mean that we have to let it completely saturate us and bring us down. We are the holders of light, and it is partially our responsibility to hold that light and emanate it and let it vibrate and ripple out into the world. So what is the light that you're holding? What is your inner avatar? What is the archetype that you feel called to share and experience and express in your life? Day 3 is all about all of us ascending to our highest timeline together, because as each individual does, we do so collectively. So if we want to really go into our higher timeline of a new earth where we're all living in harmony and peace and unity together, then we have to do that inner work within to ascend into our own highest timelines in our life. As I said before, when I made the choice to really begin to embody Anistara, my life completely shifted. My business shifted because of the lockdown. I was Candace of Holistic Hooping, and for 19 years to almost 20 years, I taught and performed and traveled the world and had a thriving business. And then the lockdown completely shut that down because it was all about going to live events. So once there was no festivals, retreats, special events to go and teach and perform at, my business shut down. And I really had to take that time to go within. How many of you were affected by that? I know so many of us were affected by this. And did you go right back to your normal life, 9 to 5, whatever it was that you were doing before the lockdown? Or did you make a choice and to shift your life into a different timeline, into a different place, into a different experience? Well, you can do that now. Each and every day is a new day to wake up and completely shift into the timeline that you desire. What timeline do you desire? What is one of your biggest dreams? Mine is to have multiple homes in several different countries, and it's beginning to happen. I have 3 properties here in Sonoma County. We have land in Bali that we can build a house on. And as I see these sustainable, conscious communities popping up all around the world, I have an opportunity. My family has an opportunity to be a part of those. And we'll suddenly have a home wherever we want to travel to. So this is all happening in such a way that, again, you can make that choice. You can say, okay, I'm done with lack and scarcity and blame and shame and criticism. And I am ready to step into my full embodiment of my higher self and live on purpose. Live a life filled with um, delight and bliss and abundance and prosperity and joyfulness and health and well-being. You can make that choice. And it does begin within. So I invite you again, family, to please join us for Embody Your Ascension, 3 Steps to New Earth Leadership. You can find it here at 1111unified.com. And it would be such a blessing to be in this container with each and every one of you. And I hope you are creating a beautiful life. I'll see you in the 1111 portal. Blessings. I'm the tech person today too, so here we go. Bye-bye.